G'day you good motherfuckers, my name's Isaac Butterfield, and for the longest time there has been a movement to change the definition of what a man is. And some of that I don't have a problem with at all. Some of it is quite great. Some of the things that people think of when they think of men is not that wonderful at all. That whole men aren't supposed to show emotion, men shouldn't have to care for the children, all that bullshit. That's changing and that's great. But we know that it's a slippery slope. What it means to be a man is being eroded and eroded day by day, and it's only speeding up. If you dare suggest that being a man has anything to do with being tough and working hard and defending your family, you are shouted down with toxic masculinity calls from everywhere and from everyone. So yeah, the definition of what it is to be a man, or what is a man, is now non-existent. And that is exactly what is happening with the definition of a woman. Define what a woman is. Pretty simple question, but right now, it's never been harder to answer. Before I go on with this video though, I have a great sponsor to tell you about who always looks after this channel, and they are none other than Crush Organics. Our good friends at Crush Organics are the world's leading supplier of high-grade CBD products to keep you calm, focused, relaxed, recovered, and in charge. Crush Organics are one of the world's leading suppliers of CBD products, with arguably one of the largest and fastest expanding collections on planet Earth. With a collection of oils that include the peppermint day oil, kava infused night oil, broad spectrum muscle recovery oils, platinum oils, and the all new maximum impact diamond oil. They are a brand that has something for everyone. These guys are also dropping brand new products all the time, like bath bombs, gummies. You wait till you try these. They are absolutely unbelievable. Their products can help with memory, focus, muscle soreness, pain relief, relaxation, calming the central nervous system, sleep, study recovery, and more. And as if that wasn't enough, I have a very special treat for all you good motherfuckers out there. Crush have partnered with me to release a massive discount for all of you. 45% off. Yes, that's right, 45% off. All you have to do is use the code word BOXINGBUTTER, spelled exactly like that, and you will get 45% off. Ladies and gentlemen, I really love these guys. They're good people and they always look after me, and I want them to look after you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to Crush Organics for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into it. Define a woman. Okay. This conversation had petrol poured on it the other day when a Supreme Court nominee in America was asked this very simple question.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist.
Is it that difficult though, love? Is it that difficult? Aren't you supposed to be one of the biggest judges in America? Is it that difficult? There are many ways to define a woman. Imagine you're at a pub or somewhere where there's a group of people that you don't know. Perhaps the professor in the corner with the monocle on, sipping a whiskey. Maybe he defines a woman as someone with an XX chromosome. Maybe there's a uni student just walked in. Maybe they would define a woman as someone born with a vagina. Maybe there's a bricklayer at the bar and he would define a woman as someone with big fuck off titties. Point being, there are many ways to define what a woman is, and this Supreme Court nominee can't give one. So why is that? Is she actually not able to, or is she just terrified of the repercussions that would happen if she dare go against the mainstream narrative of there is no such thing as men and women? She is that terrified of saying someone with an XX chromosome that she just flat out refuses to answer the question and looks like an idiot. Isn't it horrifying how terrified people are of being truthful? Thankfully, we have heroes in America like Tucker Carlson, who gave us this amazing explanation of what a woman is.
It's usually pretty obvious they're women just by looking at them. Women are built differently because their bodies are designed to do different things. Nature is real.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Biology determines what you are. And I'm more than happy, as most people are, to say, hey, if you identify as something else, I'll call you that something else. Marvelous. Good on you. Congratulations. I wish you the best in life. But if you want to be scientific, XX chromosomes mean you are a woman. So your question may be, why does any of this matter? And that's a fair question. To those people, I say this. Women are people too. I know that may scare you, but women are people too, with their own history and achievements of things that women have done. And when you erase the concept of a woman, all of that goes out the window as well. Because in the era of the 2020s, men can have children, men can breastfeed, men can have periods, men can have vaginas, men can even be Woman of the Year. But what I want to explore in this, in the erasure of women, is men can beat women in women's sports against women. Now, a lot of people don't really care about this subject unless it's boxing or MMA, where the person's actually getting hurt. But it's also an issue in sports where there is no physical contact, like swimming. People work so hard to get to where they are, to be successful at swimming, then all of a sudden, someone who was a man 12 months ago and was a shit swimmer is now the best swimmer out of all the women because they have transitioned. That is unfair. End of fucking story. Leah Thomas is a biological man competing against women and absolutely fucking dominating.
University of Pennsylvania swimmer Leah Thomas taking first place in the NCAA 500-yard freestyle. She is the first transgender athlete to be crowned NCAA champion, but not without controversy because critics say she has an unfair physical advantage over the other swimmers.
After spending 3 years on the men's team, the University of Pennsylvania swimmer surpassed the NCAA requirement to compete on the women's team. 12 months of hormone replacement therapy.
Someone who was a man for most of their lives, competed as a man, was successful as a man, and then takes 12 months of medication that suppresses their testosterone, and then all of a sudden they're a woman. They shouldn't be competing against women because that's unfair. You have benefited from being a man your entire life. What does that mean? It means a lot of different things, and it affects a lot of different sports in different ways. But let's just play it like this. Testosterone is a great way to grow muscle. The more testosterone you have flowing through your body, the more muscle you have, the stronger you have, the more powerful you have. In this case, the quicker you swim. So if you are Leah Thomas and you have testosterone flowing through your body for all these years because you know who has a lot of testosterone? Fucking men! You benefit from all of that testosterone, all of your life, and you're going in against women who don't have that. That is why this is unfair. So yes, it sucks for Leah, but should we be worrying about one person here? Or should we worry about all of the other swimmers? If you are someone who was born a man with XY chromosomes and you live your life as a man and you're a trained individual in a particular sport, in 99% of cases, you will outperform all of the women. For Leah herself, in the men's division, when she was swimming as a man, she was ranked as lowest as 500th. And now in the women's, she's ranked as highest as first. Do we see the difference? But if you dare to make this obvious assumption that this isn't fair, you are constantly hit with things like, oh, you're a bigot, you're a transphobe, you hate trans people. No, it's just about fairness, and also, it's just fucking obvious, isn't it? And all of this stems from refusing to define a woman. We are terrifyingly close to a genderless society, a society that polices language and polices thought. Our society demands that you toe the line and lie through your teeth, and if you don't, you'll be labeled with all of these words, which means if you're a regular person, you might lose your job, you might lose friends or relationships, have your entire life destroyed just because you're being honest and truthful. Men and women are different, trans people exist, and all of that can happen in the same realm. My name's Isaac Butterfield. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Toodaloo, au revoir. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the video. Your support means absolutely everything. If you haven't subscribed, do it right now. You keep me dogs fed, and I love you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, there's 3 new videos on this channel every week, and if you want more, you can head over to Little Butts Man, which is the 2nd channel. Ladies and gentlemen, there is more. What about the podcast each and every week? It's available on Spotify and YouTube as well, and I'm also on tour right now around the country doing my show Cancel Me Now. Stand-up comedy is back, ladies and gentlemen, and please, for Christ's sake, follow me on Instagram. I'm very lonely. Love ya. Bye.